My kids would not even recognize my daddy if he walked down the street. That is a damn shame. That is a shame. And it's not funny. It's not funny. But, you know, the fact that Madison, of all people, has come out to talk about this just goes to show you things are really bad. But let's talk about you guys. It is Mary.
And Alma.
And we invite y'all to like
and subscribe.
And comment down below. And do not forget to subscribe to our Patreon, you guys. Because we are talking about Madison, honey. Madison Brown, Janelle's second daughter out of her 6 kids. She's coming out. She went out to a podcast. They kind of talk about motherhood and her life and all this stuff. Her second child. Yeah, the second child. But she just came out to talk about life or whatever. And obviously, you know, everybody gonna talk about her family.
Yeah, you know, the Brown family. What's going on over there? And
basically, she did say that, you know, what did she say?
Yeah, she did say that her father does not see the children.
He does not make an effort.
Because he does not make an effort. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. She said because Christine and Janelle make the effort. They see her kids a lot because they make an effort. They're close to her kids because they make an effort. So I take that as Kody does not make an effort. And he has even said he hasn't talked to Maddie or Maddie hasn't called him. As if he ain't got fingers or the phone to call himself. Which Janelle has told him to call, because Janelle is not going to call Maddie on Kody's behalf and tell Maddie to call her father.
But she also stated that she does not want to have to explain to her children
her
why
6-year-old
why somebody did not show up.
So apparently
Kody has come. Well, apparently Kody maybe has lied before and said, well, hey, yeah, I'm coming. Never shows up. And she had to go and tell my son, oh, hey, he's not coming. Yeah, and maybe she had to do this maybe 1 or 2 times, maybe even 3 times. And by the 3rd time, she's like, I ain't going to tell this boy this no more. Yeah. And she just decided to dead it. Because at the end of the day, y'all have to remember, these are Janelle's kids, not Christine's kids. Yeah. Christine is a very forgiving, loving, kumbaya. Janelle's like, you make the effort, damn it. You call them that. That is Janelle. Like Janelle.
You give what you receive.
Yes.
You give what you receive.
Kody, I think he's getting exactly the same energy he puts out too. As she sits there, listen, I'd rather choose the dogs than him. Because the dogs there are there for me more than he is. Like, remember she said that season 16? Like, Janelle is very much like, she say how it is. She's not going to try to console you and try to make it seem like she's not going to. She is very cold with it sometimes. You see her there all hugged up with David. Well, not hugged up, but smiling with David and Christine. And it was a Plexus convention. It was not the honeymoon. Thank y'all for that. But it was a Plexus convention.
They're like, Mary and Alma, honeymoon? No, she wasn't.
No, it was just one person. Thank you for the information.
I'm sure Christine got a laugh out of that. But
yeah, these are Janelle's daughters. Like, she has taught them, don't you dare chase after no man. Because listen, Janelle,
they have boundaries.
They have boundaries.
Did you see Savannah running behind her daddy? No. The father had to come to her.
Yes. She made sure.
Their boundaries.
Yes, I'm not going to be sitting down there while you talk about talk to your mistress, talk about come sit on the love seat. What the hell is that?
I know,
I'm not going to you so you can come and disrespect me.
You come see me at my house. You know where I live, and if you don't know, you better ask my mother.
You better ask somebody.
Because we probably have moved to a new place where no memories of you exist.
Hello, snap.
Because remember, she already told him to come to get his feeds, and then she moved.
Exactly. So I feel like Janelle, she has that edge to her, but she also has a little bit of that stubbornness. And I feel like as a woman, you have to sometimes. You have to be able to stand your ground. You have to be able to have your boundaries, especially with a fool like this. Kody no good Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying. Listen, we talked about us being more positive, light, and fluffy on this channel. So I'm not going to call him this fool.
We are light and fluffy on this channel. I mean, we've been in a space, but we're light and fluffy.
No, but I do think Kody no good Brown. I think that he has Maddie confused with Christine's girls. And not to say that there's anything wrong with them or that Janelle's girls are better than Christine's. I think that it's a beautiful way to be. But I feel like you protect yourself better when you have your boundaries up.
I really
and
think
I'm not
so.
saying that Christine's girls don't put their boundaries up. I feel
Well,
like they're
they're
more
learning.
inclined to forgive because they want to have a relationship with him. Like if
They
it
are
was
learning.
me, I
They are
would.
learning how
They're-
to. And because they have
Yeah.
a mother who is so forgiving and loving, even Maddie said, you know, she's loving, she's graceful,
Yeah,
you know, she's understanding,
yeah,
like she's respectful.
right.
Even though she doesn't like Robyn, she's still respectful of my relationship with her. She can tolerate Robyn.
I was trying to, because it seemed like Mackenzie was trying to make it seem like, oh, she was all kumbaya with Robyn. And someone's like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, she doesn't like her, but she tolerates her for me.
Yeah.
I was like,
How
yeah,
will-
that
how
makes
will
sense.
Christine like Robyn who lied on her? Like I don't
I
want
think
us to
sometimes-
forget that Robyn, listen,
Lied on your mama.
Robyn lied. Robyn went out of her way to dismantle. Even if that relationship was being kicked down the road, she decided
She lit
to,
it on fire as she pushed it down the road.
off the cliff. She decided to give it a shortcut off the cliff to
Yeah.
where the cliff was.
Oh, no,
and
then
gave
she-
it a shot.
No, and then she lit it on fire to make sure that it was demolished. And then she pushed two more other cars off the cliff with it.
Oh.
Which are the children's
To me.
relationships.
Oh, well, damn.
So I mean, really, like, yes, even if the tires had gone out or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was slowly going down the hill, she
Yeah.
put oil on that road and she slid it down the hill, and then
Yeah.
she lit a match and threw it as it went down the hill. I'm sorry, that's what Rob was doing over there in her diesel
I'm
jeans,
sorry.
honey.
So I
Like-
Okay, about the diesel jeans. My Kelsey said there was not actually a diesel jean.
Diesel jeans, she said, she a liar. He
You
a
know
liar.
something?
She was no model ever. Mackenzie, is that why Robyn has been calling you? We're gonna talk about that in another one, okay?
But
We will.
but
But what were we
anywho.
talking about?
I don't remember. Maddie,
Oh, Maddie,
and her
right.
father.
Let's
Maddie
jump
and her
into that.
father.
Okay.
You know, listen, Robyn is such a trigger point for me at this point, honestly, because Robyn, I just feel, came with her plan, which we are not knocking her hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Come with your hustle, especially if you're a single mom. You gotta come with your hustle.
But have
You
some
gotta
morals.
come with your plan, but it's
Have
to do no
some
harm.
morals.
Okay, it's to do no harm. Okay, so and I felt as though she did a lot of harm.
Have
how I
some
feel.
morals. Have some morals.
But
Have some
anyhow,
morals.
but anyhow, Maddie, you know, I just feel like Kody, you know,
That has to be hurting, especially seeing how nice. Because even Zany said, I hope I said it right, on our Patreon. She said, "I'm sure it's so hurtful that McKelsey is that she's having to see how doting he is on McKelsey's kids, and he doesn't even bother to see Maddie's kids."
I know he doesn't
Maybe you
try. He
raised a
doesn't
good
even
point,
bother
girl.
to make an effort. You know,
Hi, baby.
and you know something else that we have to remember. You know, Caleb is. Remember that brother who passed away?
What you mean, her husband, her crush?
No, you know the brother who passed away.
Who?
Cody's brother who
Oh
passed
yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah.
You know the widow,
Yeah,
the widow of that brother.
yeah.
The widow of that brother.
Uh-huh.
Caleb, Maddie's husband, that's her brother. Remember?
No. What? What are you talking about?
Kody had a brother
Okay.
that passed away,
Right.
right?
Okay.
That brother had a wife.
I brother had a wife.
That wife,
That wife,
her brother,
her brother.
is Caleb, Maddie's husband.
Oh.
Remember that?
Oh, so that's how they know each other.
That's how they know each other. So the family
Wow.
is intertwined. So I am sure they hear from Kody, the sister,
All in the grapevine.
Caleb's sister, So there are ways that Kody can keep in contact
Yeah.
with Maddie. I know Maddie is all the way on the other side. He's in Arizona and
He
she's all
doesn't
the way
care
in North
to.
Carolina. And I know that's all the way over there. But you can at least see those kids once a year.
But do you think Maddie coming out and talking is maybe a way of her to kind of like
Bring him.
say, "Hey, idiots, my kids, you haven't seen them. If
Yeah.
you walk down the street, they wouldn't even see you. They wouldn't even know you from Adam.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's like
that
that's her
could be.
catcall?
Yeah, that could
But she
be.
hasn't done an interview,
That
and God
could be,
knows,
because
like,
she had a good relationship with her dad. You know, he's even the one that married them. You know.
I know. Like, how do you go from
So-
that to how your kids don't even recognize him?
Yeah,
That's
well,
insane.
Yeah. I mean, he's saying that since the Christine's divorce, she has not talked to him or something like that. I mean, she did, you know, remember, these are the older children. You know, they remember a lot. And they remember, you know, your lack of discipline and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so they will have more memory that they will remember about Robyn's shenanigans, Robyn's lies, you know, and Robyn's manipulations.
Yeah.
They will remember that because they were teenagers. They were older teenagers.
Yeah.
So you just have to calm Kody. And Kody, I feel as though Kody can get his family together.
Yeah.
If you will,
If he wanted to.
if you will just pray. Okay, you said you don't believe anymore in the whole plural thing. You think the leaders are all full of poop, I guess, and they're all in it to have wives and have women, I guess. However, I don't even know how you can say that. I'm sure they're really upset with you. But anyway, you're more now into Christianity, which is fine. But I feel like you need to go to church. Wherever it is that you're finding your spirituality, Kody, you got to go to a higher power, I think.
I think
And
what
then
you need to
to
do.
reach out in that and humble yourself, you know, and then reach out. It's very easy, I think. It's a very easy fix. Like Christine said, this can be fixed so easily if you will just reach out.
I feel like, yes, church is very important,
Mhm.
but even more than that, you need to go within yourself, because before you even get in the car to go to church, you have to get in a space in your mind where you are open to God, which means opening your hands and praying, doing a dua,
Yeah,
and just talking to God,
Yeah.
like being open and being vulnerable.
yeah,
And then going to his house and talking to them. You ain't gotta go and confess your sins and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just go and be in his presence, be in his home, whatever.
Yeah.
Feel that godly presence again.
Yeah.
But you have to open up your mind, and that comes from you being open and being vulnerable with God, and you know, giving all. You know, I had one of my Muslim friends tell me the other day. You know, whenever you're feeling sad or down about something, give all your tears, give it all to God. Whatever you're feeling, give it to Him and let Him handle the rest.
Right.
You have to do that. Whatever you're feeling like a bad dad, or you're feeling like, oh, you're upset. Like, even if you're feeling like justified in your anger, maybe when you sit down and you talk to God about it, maybe sense will click.
come. Yeah.
Maybe it will come
yeah,
in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Or day,
all
whenever
is
you're there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's where you have to go with a sense of humility to your children.
Yeah.
It's really a quick fix, but you can do it.
But you have to be
But,
humble with
yeah.
you have to be real with God. You have to be real with yourself before you can even be real with them. Because you're
Exactly.
still with a little bravado.
Yeah.
She needs to come to me. She hasn't called me.
Yeah.
My kids haven't called me. They don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
You the whole daddy.
And you have to, okay, now that you're with Robyn, you and her are by yourselves, right? Everybody else is gone. You have to now seek a relationship with your family without Robyn. Without Robyn. Like,
Because one
seek a
day she won't
relationship
be
with
there.
Maddie without Robyn. That's something that you can do. Or do you need your kids to come to your house to be with you and Robyn, or you're not going to go see them? You know, and I feel like, in a sense, I hope that's not what Mike Kelty's enabling him to do.
Yeah.
Because the more she keeps on taking her kids over there, he's going to expect all the other children to bring the kids to his home.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
I'm not going to
man.
go there. Mike Kelty can bring the kids. So let them, and they may not want to come because Robyn is there and they have bad memories of Robyn. Mike Kelty may have good memories, but they don't have good memories of Robyn. So they don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah. That's
And
the
is that something, can you be like Christine, where you can respect that your children don't like your spouse, but they still want a relationship with you. And when they're with you, they don't want to talk about your spouse either.
Yeah.
But, you know, like what he said in the thing with the guys, you know, Janella and I didn't have anything to say to each other. And maybe it's because
I'm not welcome here.
Well, he didn't say it to those guys. He said it actually in the confessional. I could only speak about a big chunk of my life, which I guess is Robyn and her children. To Janelle.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? A big chunk of my life is here with Robyn and her kids, right? And maybe that's why we don't have anything to talk about, because a big chunk of my life is with Robyn and her kids, right?
A big chunk of your life is with me because we have more years together than you do with Robyn.
And we got more kids. I mean, if we want to be real technical.
That's what he said?
Oh, that's what he said.
I am shocked.
Oh, y'all didn't catch that? Do we need another video for just that one?
Like, I am disbelieving. That's what he was saying.
We'll do another video because this one's gone quite long.
Oh.
It'll be very hard to download.
How is this on 16 already? Anyway, it's Mary.
And
we invite y'all to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, y'all. Bye.